Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're just about ready to get things rolling today. I saw that I was summoned in the chat, and so I am here. It sometimes works, but not often. Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of my series of Come Hang Out live streams. Today's episode number 150, streamed by Mino. I don't really know what that means. I do not have a Mino present, nor would I in this given situation. Minos seem like very, very dangerous creatures. Would not recommend. Happy, what day is it? Tuesday? It is Tuesday, right? Happy Tuesday? Hey, happy 150th stream. Hey, thank you very much. Yes, we did reach 150. There we go. 150. That is a solid number. It is Tuesday, June 7th. Hopefully you guys are having a good Tuesday. Let's go over our streaming schedule really quick before we begin today's lovely live stream. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time, and as always, I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream for whatever reason, I will let you guys know via my community tab as per usual. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Yes, it is. It is Tuesday indeed. Big shout out to all my UK fans out there, all my UK friends and or family. In terms of today's stream, you guys, we're just going to be hanging out, just kind of chit-chatting. I didn't really plan anything for the 150th stream. To be honest, I didn't even realize we hit 150 until I was typing in the number for the stream. I was like, oh, what comes after 149? 150. But tomorrow we will be doing a tournament bracket. You guys can look forward to that tomorrow. Thursday we're probably going to be doing another casual stream, and Friday is trivia. As always, Friday's always trivia day here on these streams. But in terms of today's stream, like I said, since it's Tuesday, why don't we just kind of hang out? Anything that you guys want to talk about, feel free to ask. If you want me to switch up the background images every now and then, we can totally do that, and we can just hang out for the hour. It's Wednesday there. Man, living in the future. Must be nice, right? In terms of news, what do we have for Ninjago news? The episodes got taken off of Netflix, so that's something. Crystallized has been removed from Netflix. I don't see it anymore on my end, but I found out that some people still do see it, so it's kind of strange. I'm not sure why they decided to do it like that. Not sure why some people have access to the episodes, some people don't. I personally do not. Crystallized is gone for me. Not sure if it's like that for everybody. From what you guys have told me in the comments, a lot of you guys still have the episodes, so lucky you guys. To be honest, I started watching Crystallized again on Netflix, watched the first 3 episodes, rewatched them, and I was looking forward to watching the rest of them later tonight. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to do that anymore. Sad face, sad face. Thanks, Netflix, for removing Crystallized. What the heck? Did I watch Stranger Things? Nah, I've never watched Stranger Things. A lot of people have told me that it seems like a show that I would like, just haven't gotten around to watching it just yet. Ugh. I do have water today instead. Not a caffeinated beverage, but water for once. There you go. Purified drinking water. This stream is brought to you by water. Drink it to stay alive. That's what you need to do to stay alive. Yeah, they are still on YouTube, that's true. I just kind of wanted to watch them on Netflix, you know, to show Netflix that, hey, Ninjago still has an audience. Ninjago still has some type of audience out there. I just kind of wanted to watch it on Netflix to support it, but hey, I'll probably just rewatch them on YouTube. Like I said, I rewatched the first 3 episodes on Netflix the other night, and I was planning on finishing it tonight, but nope. Guess not, right? Do I have Netflix on the TV? Because if you do, then you can still watch Ninjago Crystallized. Like on the TV, like do I have it on my like I do have a smart TV, you know, that has apps on it. I can see if I can hook up Netflix on there. I wonder if it's going to be a little bit different because I checked on my phone and I do not see Crystallized. I'll probably have to check on some other devices. That's not a bad idea, actually. Not a bad idea at all. Hunted or Prime Empire? I don't think we've done Prime Empire for a while, so why don't we do that? And I totally forgot to ask you guys, how are you guys doing this Tuesday? Forgot to ask, how rude of me. How are you guys doing on this fine Tuesday? What's going on with you guys? Is anything special? Anything going on? What's the tea? Feel free to let me know. In terms of my Tuesday, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I just woke up. I woke up about 2 hours ago, and I still haven't completely woken up just yet. Stressing over finals. Yep, it's my finals week too this week. Lots of tests, lots of final projects that I got to turn in before the end of the week, and I'm running out of time. So I've been procrastinating a lot, but you know, I'm sure I will turn everything in on time, right? I mean, finals week is always stressful. I gotcha. Just finished school. Yeah, some of you guys have finished already, right? Like my younger siblings finished school last week, I guess. So there you go. I had no idea because my school runs pretty much year round. So I have summer classes as well. And I didn't even think about, oh yeah, other schools have off during summer. I didn't even think about that. Didn't even think about it. You're sick. Oh, sorry to hear that. Hopefully you feel better. Pretty Gouda. There you go. How are the cats doing? The cats are fine. Are the kitties in here? I see Waffle on the bed and Momo's in the other bed. They're both in here. Both of my kitties are in attendance today. For those that don't know, these are my two cats. Thank you, Rachelli W, for subscribing and covering up Momo's face. What the heck? Yeah, that's Waffle on the left and Momo on the right. Those are my two kitty cats, and I love them very dearly. They are very, very dear to me, I guess you could say. Got the new sets early on Bricklink. Yeah, a lot of people have been doing that. I'd recommend that for any of you guys that want to get access to the crystallized sets a little bit early. I know there are a lot of people in the world and probably a lot of people watching that do already have access to crystallized because they do not live in North America. Unfortunately, here in North America, we do not have the sets and we can expect to get them in August. But if you guys want to get them early, for those that live in North America, yeah, Bricklink is a great place to do that. So I probably won't do that though. Personally, I'm fine waiting until August. As I've said, I do have some VIP points that I've been saving up on LEGO's website that I kind of want to spend on these new sets, get a little bit of a discount, so I have that to look forward to there. I can wait a couple of months for those sets, honestly. So yeah, that's my stance on that. Want to get them, but they're too overpriced. Yeah, that's the problem too with a lot of like scalpers selling to US based Ninjago fans. The prices are always super expensive, and with these new crystallized sets, the prices are already pretty high for what you're getting. You're paying for a lot compared to what you actually get. So I'd recommend waiting to get the most out of your money. You know, just to get the most reasonable price. I'd recommend waiting a couple months. It'll go quick, I promise. It'll go super fast. Until then, we still have other LEGO sets coming out if you guys are interested. LEGO Optimus Prime, for example, just came out. I have him right here. I love him very much. Going to be doing a review on that very, very soon. Crystallized is going to be the best season. I think it has potential to be one of the best, but I'm going to hold out all judgment until we actually see the entire season, and then I will rank it among the others. I will say, so far it's been pretty good, with only a couple of problems here and there, but I do think it has a lot of potential, especially in Part 2, to be one of Ninjago's best seasons. Yeah, the minifigures are fun to collect. I do that too. Oftentimes I prioritize which sets I'm going to buy based on based on which minifigures the set comes with. So I try to plan according to that. If I could get a good build along with the set, then that's just a bonus. But I tend to prioritize minifigures for some reason. Not sure why. Been a while since I've been on stream. Well, happy to see you back. Hopefully you are enjoying the stream so far. Happy to see you here. Happy to see all of you here whenever you guys can be here. But if you ever can't be here, again, it's no big deal. Other people have other stuff going on. Please do not prioritize these streams over your real life. Take your real life into consideration first. Poll idea, best Skylar suit. Ooh, okay, I gotcha. Do we have 4? Yeah, we do have 4, right? Yeah, we have the original, we have the Skybound suit, we have Hunted, and then we have Crystallized, right? We have 4 Skylar costumes? Yeah, let's go with that. Best Skylar, yeah, best Skylar minifigure? Best Skylar minifigure, I guess, maybe? Why don't we go with that? LEGO, just let us watch the season already. Yeah, it does seem like Crystallized is very cursed. Will there be Ninjago after Crystallized? Yes, there will be. Ninjago content is confirmed for 2023, so we don't have to stress about that. Crystallized is definitely not the end. Let's see. So we have the original, OG Skylar. We have Skybound Skylar. There we go. Oh, I spelled Skylar wrong. Don't ask me how I did that. Hunted Skylar. I still spelt it wrong. What the heck? Skylar. There we go. And Crystallized Skylar. All right. Feel free to take a vote. What's your favorite Skylar minifigure? We could totally run a couple of polls throughout the stream here. We have time. We have plenty of time. Feel free to take a vote. You guys want crystallized pictures? We can do crystallized. There you go. Sounds good. My favorite season is season 4. My least favorite season is Day of the Departed, if you can count it, or probably season 11. Secrets of the Forbidden Spinjitsuzus. There we go. How do I rank them? Let's see. How would I rank the Skylar costumes? I do not have crystallized Skylar just yet, but I'll still rank it because we know what it looks like, right? I think I like the original Skylar the best. I think that's my personal favorite, followed by Skybound Skylar, then crystallized Skylar, then hunted Skylar. That's how I would personally rank them. So there you go. Yeah, Skylar's had some pretty sweet designs over the years, but you know, I still think the original is probably my favorite one, personally, just according to my own humble opinion. Favorite character is Cole. What's yours? Yeah, Cole's one of my favorite characters, too. Cole, Garmadon, Skylar, like I mentioned, those 3 characters are probably my top 3, order of which kind of changes depending on the day, but I should probably do an updated video, like top 10 favorite Ninjago characters. That could be fun, right? Crystallized is a copy-paste of Day of the Departed. I can see why you would say that. I mean, a lot of villains coming back, teaming up. Then again, there's a lot more going on in Crystallized, and it fits a lot better into the structure that it's given, as opposed to Day of the Departed, which felt like they were trying to cram too much into a 45-minute time slot. It just felt really, really weird, really cramped. Not sure why. But yeah, there you go. I can see why people would make those comparisons, though, between Day of the Departed and Crystallized. Crystallized is pretty good, but Nia's return was a bit rushed. Yeah, I think a lot of people were expecting Nia to show up maybe towards the end of the season, and I could totally understand why people are upset that she came back so quickly. It kind of seemed like that cliffhanger that we were left with for over a year was resolved a little bit too quickly. I can understand that criticism. That is something that I do want to do a video on at some point in time. I want to do a video about Nia's return, whether or not it was rushed or whether it was, you know, decent, I guess you could say. Depends on when I'm going to make that video, though. Not sure when I'm going to put that one out. Skybound Skylar is my favorite because I love how it looks. The cool hunter design while looking very cute. I agree. The hunted Skylar design isn't too shabby. I think that's my... let's see. Oh, you said Skybound Skylar. My bad. Yeah, Skybound Skylar is my second favorite. I like Skybound Skylar. I like that hood that she has. And I also like the combination of the orange and the dark red. That is a good color combination for the girl Skylar there. Our girl Skylar. So, not too shabby. Not too bad at all. Honestly, Skylar doesn't have a bad design. All the designs are pretty cool. I also like the war paint that she has in the crystallized variant. That one is super cool in my opinion. Just because of the war paint. Honestly, the ninja need to have war paint. All of them should have it all the time. That would just be amazing in my opinion. Getting Cole's blaster bike from Possession, is it good? I used to have that set. I liked it. I don't think it's the best Ninjago motorcycle ever made, but it's a solid motorcycle. I think it gets the job done. I think it's definitely a fine set. I'd recommend it if you can get it. Sure, why not? I used to have it back in the day. Can't believe there's still no Crystal Whip news yet. Yeah, I haven't really been keeping up with the music side of things. I find it hard to talk about and critique music, I guess you could say. Music critiquing is not my forte, if you will. There you go. But I do like music. You know, it's just hard for me to talk about it. Do I still hate Dareth? Yeah, Dareth, he's not that great. He's not that great. I'm not a huge fan of Dareth personally. No, thank you. Do I think LEGO might also lose money from the price increase since less people will buy the sets? I think that's a possibility. I can see where that mindset is coming from. Because obviously if the prices increase, I feel like a lot of people will be less inclined to actually purchase the sets. I think maybe there's a chance, but I feel like LEGO at this point is a pretty solid company with a pretty stable market. I think they'll be okay in the long run. I think increasing the prices will only do them good as opposed to harm. But I imagine, yeah, some people will definitely swear off buying LEGO sets, you know, just because the prices have been increased by quite a bit. I can understand where you're coming from there. We have a $5 donation kicking off the donation train today from Lizzie. Thank you very much, Lizzie, for the $5 donation. My summer school bathroom is haunted because when I went to the bathroom, the toilet flushed by itself, and it's the one with the handle. Oh, I see. So it's not one of those automatic flushing things. It's like you actually have to manually push down the lever. I gotcha. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Maybe it's an automatic thing, but they still have the original handle on it.
Want you to do this, brother.
Because my school had that happen a lot too. They would switch over to like automatic flushing toilets, but they would still keep the handle on there, if that makes sense. I don't know. It certainly does sound a little bit creepy, though. But thank you, Lizzie, for the $5 donation. I appreciate it. Got to do a dinosaur video on the Grundle this Friday since Jurassic World Dominion is coming out that day. Maybe if I get around to it, maybe I could do a Grundle video in celebration of the new Jurassic World movie coming out. I'll consider that. No promises, but I will keep it in the back pocket. I guess you could say. I will say, that new Jurassic World movie, I'm kind of excited for it, but at the same time, I just kind of want to get it done, you know? It's one of those things where it's like, oh, just rip off the Band-Aid, you know? Just go watch it, and then you can stop worrying about whether it's good or bad. You can watch it and find out for yourself. I want to see it as soon as possible, but I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to see it, either Thursday or Saturday, depending on when I have time, when I decide to do it. I don't know. We also have a $1.99 from Provincia. Thank you very much for the $1.99. What do I think about Karloff, Master of Metal? Karloff is pretty cool. He's a big teddy bear. He's sort of like one of those characters that looks super intimidating on the surface, but deep down he's very sweet and soft and cuddly. I like Karloff quite a bit. It's also kind of ironic considering his power is metal. You would think he's going to be super tough. And he is tough, right? But he does have that soft, sensitive side.
Want you to do this, brother.
That is always fun to see whenever he shows up on screen. But thank you, Provincia, for the $1.99. Karloff is pretty cool. And they attach another $1.99, and it says "Get Morbed." There you go.
Morbius. Not want you to do this, brother.
I do love me some Morbius. Yeah, Morbius is an excellent movie. I haven't seen it. Have not seen Morbius just yet. Kind of don't want to see Morbius. No, thank you. Who would win, Unagami Dragon Form or the Iron Doom? Probably the Iron Doom. Yeah, I'll put my money on the Iron Doom. I don't know about Unagami's Dragon Form. I don't know about that. The Fold actually released an update on their Instagram about the Crystal Whip. Ooh, so there you go. Yeah, check out the Fold's Instagram. I had no idea that they that they posted an update. So for those of you guys looking for updates on the Crystal Whip, apparently you can check the Fold's Instagram. There you go. Not too shabby there. Can we do a poll on the Lego Ninjago movie, the Lego movie Into the Spider-Verse, or No Way Home? Really random, I know. That is kind of random. What do all those movies have in common? Like, they're all pretty good movies, in my opinion, right? That's the only thing that I can see that they have in common, right? Netflix sucks, future of bankruptcy. True. Very true. Thoughts on the Time Twins return later in season 16? I don't know if the Time Twins will come back. If they do, I would not be surprised, but if they don't, again, would not be surprised. I'm kind of indifferent as to whether or not the Time Twins can come back. If they decide to come back, I'd be okay with that. If not, I'd also be okay with that. I don't know. If they want to do it, they could do it. I have no idea. Love your Hot Takes series. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, a lot of you guys seem to enjoy the Hot Takes series. I do want to make another video about that at some point, but I'm not sure when that will be. Might be a little while. I've got a lot of other videos that I want to make, a reality first. I have a bunch of topics that I want to cover first before we do the next round of Hot Takes, but I do want to do that at some point. So. Lizzie with the $2 donation. Only one in the bathroom. Someone was singing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that does sound pretty creepy. Don't you guys just hate that? In my school as well, we used to have this thing. In my school, there used to be this thing where people would like turn the lights off on each other in the bathroom, and it's just really messed up. It's like, come on, man. I hate high school bathrooms. My least favorite thing ever. Season 16 Hot Takes. That'd be fun. That'd be really fun. Do I ever suddenly crave ramen whenever the ninja eat at Chen's Noodles? Yeah, thankfully I have a whole bunch of ramen in my pantry, so I'm able to go out there and make a cup of noodles super quick. One of my favorite things to do is to make ramen and cook some eggs and put the eggs in the ramen. That's some good stuff right there. That makes for a good filling meal, and I'm actually kind of hungry, so I might go do that after stream. Maybe make some ramen. That sounds like a lot of fun, actually. Bought Coronation Starscream from the Transformers movie today. Coronation Starscream. This is bad comedy. I love Coronation Starscream. So cool. I saw that figure at my local Target, too, but I don't know if I want to get it. It's a little bit too expensive. Transformers are pricey, man. Really expensive. I want to get maybe Legacy Galvatron just so I can have a Galvatron because I missed the Kingdom one. But isn't Kingdom Galvatron and Legacy Galvatron the same thing? Aren't they the same figure? Not sure if it's any different there. Why don't we end off the best Skylar minifigure poll? Seems like the original has won just by a hair, though. just by a little bit. Followed by Crystallized, followed by Hunted, followed by Skybound. Wow, Skybound Skylar in last place. I like Skybound Skylar. It's not too bad. Can we do that poll? Sure, we can do that poll. Just for you, we can do it. What movies did you have again on that poll? I gotta look. Best movie of this selection. I gotta look. I know you had the Lego movie, right? You had the Lego movie. I know you had Spooderverse. We could do that. We also had No Way Home on there. Let's see. And then you had something else, right? Was it the Ninjago movie? Might have been. Might have been. Can't remember. Feel free to let me know in the chat what other movie did you have on that list. Do I think Nia's powers will come back? Because I will cry if it doesn't. I'm not sure if they're going to come back. The Ninjago movie? Okay, I got you. I'm not sure if Nia's powers will return. I think there's a chance that they will, but honestly, if they do bring her powers back, it'd feel kind of weird, right? Not really sure how to feel about that. Lego movie, Spider-Verse, Ninjago movies, No Way Home. All right, there you go. Feel free to take a vote on this super random movie poll. What's the best movie of this selection? Feel free to take a vote. But no, I don't know about Nia's powers. I don't know. Will anyone else attempt to fill his shoes? What did he say his name was? Galvatron. I love the Transformers movie. The 86 movie is the best Transformers movie, and no other Transformers movie has topped it, in my humble opinion. Some of them have gotten close, like Bumblebee has gotten pretty close, but the original 1986 Transformers movie is one of my favorite movies of all time. So, got my first job at a toy and kite store, which has been good so far. Hey, good to hear. Toy and kite store. Is it fun working at a toy store? It sounds like it would be pretty fun. I feel like I'd be pretty knowledgeable, like if I were to work at like a toy store. Not maybe like a Lego store, because there's a lot of other Lego themes aside from Ninjago that I do not know squat about. But at a toy store, I don't know. I feel like I'd be good at that. But how is it so far? Is it fun? Why or why not? I've never worked at a toy store before. Who do I think the Crystal King is? Probably the Overlord, honestly. That's my best guess. My best guess is the Overlord. If it turns out to be anybody but the Overlord, I would be very surprised. Lizzie with the $5. My friend was in the bathroom, the sink handle lifted by itself, and the door kept on closing. Door closed on her, locked, and no one was there. Yeah, the bathroom's probably haunted then. I thought maybe it was like a faulty plumbing issue, you know, like maybe somebody just installed a new toilet over top the mechanics of the old one. But no, that bathroom is definitely haunted. I would recommend phoning the Ghostbusters. There you go. Get Dan Aykroyd up in here. He can help you. Bill Murray? There you go. Oh, man. But thank you, Lizzie, for the $5 donation. That bathroom does sound haunted. I want you to finish the lyrics. Oh, our worlds are in danger. Oh, man. To save them in the galaxy, we must find the 4 cyber planet keys before the Decepticons can use them for evil. I'm not going to do the rest of the song, but you get the gist, right? You get the point. It's the Transformers Cybertron intro, which is an absolute banger, by the way. One of the best cartoon intros of all time. It belongs to Transformers Cybertron. I will die on that hill. Season 10 pictures. Sure. Sounds good. It is our mission. Oh, man. What would I vote for on the poll? In terms of best movie of this selection, Lego movie's pretty good. Spider-Verse, like, they're all good. They're all good in terms of quality. I'd probably vote for No Way Home, though. I think out of all of these movies, that one had the most payoff, but I will say it's probably a tie between No Way Home and the Lego movie. Probably between those two. Spider-Verse is really cool, though. Ninjago movie's really good. I'd probably vote for No Way Home, though. TBH, to be honest. Am I going to modify the Samurai X head? Looks a little bad. Yep, I agree. I do not like what they did with the Samurai X mech head at all for Crystallized. When I eventually do get that set, I totally am going to modify the head, make it look a little bit more close to what it looked in the show. Don't know why I couldn't think of the word show. Yeah, in the show. I'll try to make it a little bit more, accurate My brain is melting. What the heck? How is the Ninjago movie ahead of Spider-Verse? I mean, to me, they're kind of both enjoyable on that same level as, this is a really good animated movie. I will say Spider-Verse's quality, though, is a lot better compared to the Ninjago movie. It's just made a lot better. But I will say, in terms of my enjoyment, I kind of am on par with, or they're kind of on par in terms of enjoyment for me. I kind of enjoy them to the same level, if that makes sense. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Excuse me. Let's see. Job has been fun, trying to get a footing on the work environment and the habits, along with breaking out of my introverted shell. Also learned a lot of stuff about the store. Been doing okay. That's awesome. Glad you've been doing okay. I get what you mean, trying to get out of that introverted shell. Yeah, that's why I took a couple of jobs at my high school. It was a lot of fun working with people that I had never met before, because it, allowed me to get new friends, gained new friends, and also it allowed me to break out of my shell a little bit, which when I was like 14, 15, 16, that era, I had really bad social anxiety, like really, really bad. So I was happy I was able to break out of that. Even nowadays, I still get a little bit anxious socially, but it's not as bad as it once was. So, and that just comes from practicing, making yourself experience things maybe out of your comfort zone. Glad you're able to do that. Am I going to watch the movie Lightyear next Friday? I don't know. I kind of forgot that it was coming out until I was on the phone with my dad, and he jokingly said, "Hey, you want to go watch Lightyear?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's coming out, isn't it?" Totally forgot about that. I might check it out maybe once it gets put on Disney Plus. I don't know if that's a movie that I want to see in theaters. I have seen Toy Story 3 and 4 in theaters, though, so maybe I can keep up the tradition of seeing Toy Story movies in theaters, even if it's not like a Toy Story movie. You get what I mean, right? It's not technically part of that series, but you get what I'm saying. Toy Story 1 and 2 I did not see in theaters because they came out before I was born. So it was kind of difficult to see them in theaters. I don't know if I'm going to see it personally. I might. Not really. Are the cats jealous of Lego Prime? I mean, Momo was up on the desk for a lot yesterday. I still have the Optimus Prime in truck mode on the desk. I have not found a spot on my shelf yet for him. And Momo was just kind of sniffing him and batting at his little smokestacks or whatever. So I think she is a little bit jealous of how much attention I've been giving this thing and how little attention I've been giving them. No, I'm just kidding. I like my cats. I give them loads of attention. They get pets and cuddles and treats all the time. It's a lot of fun. Have you ever seen Ninjago Masters of the Fourth Dimension? You will see OG Lloyd with his new voice. That's weird. That sounds very strange. I have not seen Masters of the Fourth Dimension or whatever. Isn't that like a Legoland thing? I have not seen that. So, there you go. Let's see. Can't believe Lego uploads the full seasons 8 to 13 on their channel, and then they just private them after. Yeah, Lego's methods of uploading the episodes, making them available, and then privatizing them, it's all very strange. I'm not sure why they decided to do it that way. Whoever is working at Lego, whoever's managing the Lego YouTube channel, I want to see what that thought process is like. I want to see what goes down behind the scenes at Lego HQ. I want to know what the conversations are, and I want to know why they make the decisions that they make. I imagine it's very messy. Thoughts on the mayor being Crystal King? His last name is Mayor. Trustable, not very trustworthy if you ask me. I get where you're coming from. Seems a little bit too trustworthy, right? If you have to go out of your way to tell people that, hey, I'm a trustable person, sounds like maybe you're not very trustable. Kind of makes me think a little bit. That would be a nice twist, right? The mayor is the Crystal King. That could be pretty fun. That'd be really funny, actually, if the mayor ended up being the Crystal King. I'll keep that one in the back pocket. I'll keep that one. Maybe that will show up at some point. That's not a bad idea, though. He's definitely up to something. I don't trust that guy. Yeah, he is sus. That is true. Do I have a Hunted Kai minifigure? I do. Yeah, I think I have two, actually. Because I have one with the normal dark gray armor, and then I have one with no armor. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have two. One of them's around here somewhere. The other one is in my display with the rest of the minifigures. What's my overall favorite Ninjago character in the entire series? As I've said earlier in the stream, gotta go with Garmadon, Cole, or Skylar. One of those options. Hey, Waffle. What are you doing? Waffle's here. Come here, Waffle. Usually it's Momo that visits during the stream. Hello, how are you, Waffle? Who's a da baby? My kitty cat Waffle is here. She kind of looks like a raccoon. She's kind of like brown and gray, like raccoons are. I imagine she'd fit right in with the other raccoons that live behind the house. right? Wouldn't you? Yeah, you want to go play with the raccoons? It's probably not a good idea, because then you might get rabies. Those raccoons don't seem healthy. But yeah, Waffle's here, everybody. Hello, Waffle. Who's a dead baby? As she jumps away, she's like, no, I don't want hugs right now. All right, Waffle. Does Waffle still like Cursed J? Oh, yeah. She likes that thing. She lays next to it all the time. For the longest time, it's just been sitting on my bed, and Waffle just lays next to it. It's really funny. It's really cute. Waffle and Cursed J are the best of friends. How do you get your background pictures? What, like the pictures that you're seeing on stream right now? I use a software to stream called OBS Studio. It's free to download, free to use, and you can set up slideshows that just play in the background with a collection of images, and they are randomized. So that's how I get these background images, and I can switch pretty easily too. You know, from like season 10, for example, I can switch on over to the fire chapter if I so desire, so on and so forth. But yeah, I'd recommend using this if you guys want to stream. It's also good for videos. OBS Studio.
Would not want you to do this, brother.
Thank you, Provincia, for the $1.99. It seems like we have an imposter among us. Such fun. I love the Council of the Crystal King. They make such great references that are totally not dated anymore. But thank you, Provincia, for the $1.99. When is the Optimus set review? I'm going to try to get that out at some point, either tomorrow or Thursday. I am planning on filming it later tonight. That is on the list of things to do tonight. I do want to film this at some point here, but that'll be coming out either tomorrow or Thursday. I'll let you guys know tomorrow on stream when it's coming out for sure, because it's either going to be coming out tomorrow, like around the time that we stream, or the day after. I'll let you guys know for sure once I know for sure, once I get it all filmed. I'm also not sure how long it's going to be, because it's probably going to be a lot of me rambling about how cool the thing is. So I'll let you guys know. It's going to be coming out at some point this week, either tomorrow or Thursday. There you go. Think Ninjago is going to get sued by Among Us? I don't think they will. I think that was just a funny little gag that they put in there because they recognize that their audience loves memes, which it is true. The Ninjago community is a huge fan of memes and whatnot. Yeah, we can totally end off the poll. No Way Home won that poll. What else do we have? What was the final ranking there? The Ninjago movie came in second, followed by the original Lego movie, and followed by Spooderverse. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. My death wish is that you get some sleep. I actually did get a fair bit of sleep last night. I went to bed at around 8 in the morning. I woke up at like 4 in the afternoon. So that's 8 hours, right? That's a solid 8 hours of slumber. Pretty sure I went to bed around 8, right? Might have been a little bit later than that. Can't really recall. I remember waking up at 10 to check and make sure my upload went up okay, which it did. Thank goodness. Technoblade poll. I like that idea. The Technoblades. Yeah, 4 different Technoblades. 4 different styles. Let's do that. That's a great idea. Let's do Technoblades. Not that one YouTuber who totally stole his name from Ninjago. Best Technoblade. Let's see. What do we have? We have the fire one. Or should I call them fire? No, because they didn't really have elements, did they? I'll say Kai's. Then I'll go Cole's, then Zane's, then Jay's. I like how each one has like a different style too, right? Like each one has like something different about it. Jay's for some reason has a chainsaw on it. It's pretty sweet. So we've got Kai's, Cole's, Zane's, and Jay's. All right, feel free to take a vote. There you go. If you're reading this, what do you think about Crystallized starting to show some more LGBTQ stuff? I think it's cool. I think anytime representation can be added into a show, I don't mind that. Me being a part of the LGBTQ community, I totally don't mind that. I will say, though, I'm not going to freak out about it either. I'm not going to treat it like it's the best thing ever. I can acknowledge it and say, yeah, that's awesome, and then move on with my day. You know what I'm saying? I also don't think it's worth it to freak out about it in the negative sense either. Like, oh my god, they have a sticker on this van. I'm not going to watch Ninjago anymore. My childhood is ruined. It's not that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? I also don't think it's that big a deal for the other side too. I think it's cool, but I'm not going to treat it like it's I'm not going to treat it like it's the best thing since sliced bread if you pick up what I'm putting down. I think it's cool though, I will say. Do I collect Funko Pops? Yeah, I mean, every now and then I'll grab a Funko Pop that I like. I haven't been collecting them as frequently as I once did. When I was about 16, 17, I used to be real big into collecting Funko Pops. Man, I used to collect a whole bunch. I still have a bunch over in my other room. Oh, hey, look, it's a bot. Hello, bot. I see you. Let me just... hide you from the channel. But yeah, I used to collect a lot of pops. Nowadays, I only grab ones that I like, you know? I'm not collecting the entire wave like I once did. There you go. We got you. I see the bots, you guys. Thank you very much for pointing out the bots, you guys. What the heck is that bot? Those bots have been showing up quite a bit throughout the past couple of streams. I have no idea why. They just keep on popping in here. They're like, hi. You think YouTube would totally get rid of those, right? You'd think they'd show up as spam, considering how my comment section is just riddled with that kind of stuff. Not the comments, but the spam section. It's like, come on. Why can't live streams get the same treatment? It make no sense. Ugh. As I take a sip of my water there. There we go. We got Jose with the $4.99. You should check out VeliskyBum94's YouTube channel because he made a video talking about Ninjago going to end. Did he actually? I'm familiar with that YouTuber. I know who you're talking about. I don't really watch him though, but I have watched his videos a long time ago, a long while ago. He makes like cartoon videos, right? There you go. It makes sense that he would talk about Ninjago. I don't know if he made a video about Ninjago ending though, did he? That's really funny. Because Ninjago's clearly not going anywhere. But thank you, Jose, for the $4.99. I appreciate it.
Father would not want you to do this, brother.
Jose, was that like a recent video? Was that a recent video that he made, or was that one that he did a while ago? Because I could totally look it up. Maybe we could see what that's all about, if it's a recent one. Why does Lego copyright your content? It actually doesn't anymore because I don't use footage. Whenever I use footage, it totally does, but I try not to use footage so I can stay clear of the copyright bots. I will say Lego's copyright bots are just insanely aggressive for no reason. Lego's copyright bots clearly have not been, you know, educated on what fair use is. I don't know if there's a way to do that. Will Film, rest in peace. Yeah, Will Film's ending. That's what's ending in terms of like Ninjago related stuff. He made a video about Will Film shutting down, not it ending. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, because Will Film shutting down is something that is tragic that we should totally talk about. I made a video about it. It's pretty sad to see that, honestly. So, you know. Why does Lego copyright you? I see other YouTubers using Ninjago footage. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people use Ninjago footage as well. A lot of those videos, I guarantee you, are also copyright claimed. A lot of those people probably do not have monetization enabled, and on a channel with monetization, on a channel that I treat as like my full-time job, the last thing I want is to get a copyright claim. So people are allowed to use footage. Like, that's not an issue for people. Like, people can use footage. That footage will just get claimed, you know? Not striked, as in the video can no longer be watched, but claimed. So basically, long story short, Lego gets all the money from it, you do not. So that's what copyright claims do. For those that didn't know, season 8 pictures. Sure, we can do season 8. A lot of you guys want to do a shipping poll. Oh my goodness, I don't know about shipping polls anymore. If I know one thing about shipping in the Ninjago community, it's that it starts an all-out war. As was the case recently over on my lovely Twitter account. But yeah, I don't know about shipping. Maybe we'll try to avoid that for a couple of days here, just to stay clear for a while. We're streaming by Mino. Where is it? The Mino's not here. I lost track of it. It's currently wreaking havoc about 12 blocks that way. I can hear the fire alarms going off. People are screaming. Buildings are being destroyed. Yeah, that's what Minos would do. What happened on Twitter this time? Well, I'll tell you one thing, right? Long story short, I was really bored one night, and I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a post to my lovely audience. And I posted a picture, or a couple pictures of Lloyd and Harumi, and said, it's okay to ship this. And Ninjago Twitter just like, just lost its mind. Some people were very much supportive and understanding. They were like, you know, this type of relationship wouldn't really work in real life, but maybe in the sense of Ninjago, a fictional universe, maybe it would be a little bit more accessible, maybe a little bit more appropriate. And I was like, yeah. Exactly. There you go. But then other people were just like freaking out for no reason. I don't know about that, man. Again, shipping is just like, it makes me not want to be a part of the shipping community, you know? Which kind of sucks because it's like, I really like shipping characters from shows. Twitter doesn't Larumi. No, Twitter does not Larumi. Twitter does not Larumi at all. I'm pretty sure they prefer Lokita. That's the Lloyd and Akita ship, right? Pretty sure that's what they prefer. Can we do a best game company poll after this? Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, and Sega. Sure, we can do that. Who's winning the Technoblade poll? Ooh, Zanes. You guys like the Technoblade on the stick, though, eh? Yeah, because Zanes is on a stick, Cole's is on a chain, Kai's is on a slightly shorter stick, and Jay's gets a chainsaw, man. Jay's is awesome. It's a Technoblade and a chainsaw in one. Press the button. You got it. I can press the button. Yes. There you go. Perfect. Why don't we end off the Technoblade poll? I think we're just about ready to move on from that one. There we go. Yeah, the chain one is pretty cool. That's probably what I would vote for too. Cole's on the chain. For some reason, when I was younger, it used to always bother me that Cole had the one on the chain. I always thought that Jay should have had it, you know, because nunchucks and whatnot. Never really understood why they decided to do that. But let's do the best game company poll, right? That was the next requested poll. Sounds good. I like doing some of these polls that have nothing to do with Ninjago. Best game company. Sounds good. What do we got? We have PlayStation. We have Xbox. I played Xbox 360. We have Nintendo. Yeah. And then we have what else? Sega. There we go. Sega. Perfect. Best game company. Atari. There you go. GG. All right. Take a vote. Let's see what you guys have to say about video games for all the gamers in the chat. Take a vote. Where does your allegiance land? Me personally, I haven't played Xbox since the 360. Haven't played a lot of Sega. Probably between PlayStation and Nintendo, personally. With Nintendo, I've got the Switch, you know. But with PlayStation, I've got a PS5. So, kind of just depends on what I'm feeling that day. Speaking of people that try to make you, I don't know where I was going with that. The bots are back, people. All right, I love me the bots. You guys know me. Ooh, look at that. There's 2 of them this time, but these 2 are a little bit different. Man, they're getting smart, except not really, because they're still stupid. Because they show up here. Be gone. We don't want you here. Will I play Pokemon Scarlet or Violet? Right now I have Violet pre-ordered. But depending on what might happen with exclusives and whatnot, I might change my mind, might buy both. I have no idea. Right now, though, I am on Team Violet for sure. I kind of like the Legendary of Scarlet a little bit more, though. You know what I'm saying? I think he looks a little bit cooler than the Violet one. But whatever, you know? Just kind of depends on how I feel once I get closer to those, or once we get closer to those games coming out. Now there are 2 of them. There you go. Gonna hurt the bot's feelings one day. I hope I do. Let's just leave it at that. I hope I hurt the bot's feelings one day. Do you watch Ninjago? What's Ninjago? Is that show on Cartoon Network that ended like 9 years ago? Yeah, that show. I used to watch it, but now I don't watch it anymore. Dude, I just said, get out of here, bots. What the heck? And now you're back super quickly. I love how they just spam the emojis, too. Look at that. It's like, hey, look at all these emojis. Come click our link. No, don't click the link. The only reason why you should click the link is if you really want your personal information stolen. Then you should totally click the link. Bots are really inappropriate. Yep, yes they are. I have no idea what provokes them to come here to this specific stream. I have no idea. What the heck, you guys? What the heck, bots? Fun fact, Cole's Technoblade is only found in one set, the Hover Hunter, which is the cheapest set in the rebooted line. Is that true? I guess I never really thought about that before. I guess that is kind of true, right? The Hover Hunter, that's a pretty solid set right there. Not gonna lie, the Hover Hunter is pretty cool. I used to have that set back in the day. Got that set for Christmas alongside the Kai Fighter and the Lloyd versus Overborg set. That was a good Christmas. That was the same Christmas I got Pokemon X and Y as well. Christmas of 2013. Good stuff, man. Good stuff all around. Lego should create a Ninjago kart game. That could be pretty fun. Like, they should do Mario Kart, but with, like, Ninjago vehicles. That'd be a lot of fun. I'd buy that. I'd buy that game in a heartbeat. Or, like, Lego Racers or something, you know? Maybe expand it out a little bit more, I guess you could say. That's a lot of fun, right? Lego Racers. You guys remember Lego Racers? Man, that was a long time ago, wasn't it? Lego Racers. I haven't thought about that series in quite some time. Woo's Tease pics. I do not have Woo's Tease pictures, unfortunately, but I can show you the next best thing, which is probably Ninjago Core. Yeah, another series of shorts that some people hate, but they're not as universally hated as Woo's Tees. Some people unironically like Woo's Tees, and for that, that's totally fine. You guys are entitled to your own opinion. With that being said, though, Woo's Tees is kind of bad. So let's do Ninjago Core instead. We need a canon Ninjago video game. I agree. I agree with that. Don't blame many people for not choosing Sega. What is the poll looking like? Nintendo, yeah, is winning, followed by Xbox, PlayStation, and Sega. Xbox more than PlayStation, eh? I'm honestly surprised Nintendo's winning. I mean, good on Nintendo. They make some good stuff. They also have some questionable business practices, but, you know, that's pretty much every one of these companies at the end of the day, right? That Shadow of Ronin was canon. Shadow of Ronin is kind of in a weird place where it could be canon, but it also could not be canon. I'm not sure if Shadow of Ronin is canon. It just kind of depends on who you talk to, from what I can figure out, if Shadow of Ronin is canon or not. Yeah, I got the bot. Don't you guys worry. I feel like I'm sitting here with like a sniper rifle, and every now and then a bot will run across the field, and everybody will scream, "There's a bot!" And I'm like, yep, I got it. Bam! There you go. This is what I think about you, bots. You're deer, and I'm a guy with the rifle. Good, bad, I'm the guy with the gun. Alright, let's get rid of this bot now, too. See ya, bots. Man, the bots are very apparent this stream. What the heck is going on? Why are Mr. E's hands red? I don't know. Good design choice, though. Makes him stand out a little bit. It's better than just having him have black hands like every other Ninjago character, right? Ninjago characters need more variety. That's why I kind of like in these Season 11 outfits, Zane's hands are blue and Lloyd just has the regular Lego colored hands. That's really cool. That's a really cool design choice. Want Mr. F to be Echo so bad. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. I hope that they actually do that someday, because I could easily tie together years of just like speculation. You know, like Echo Zane was Mr. E, and then you go to the lighthouse and it's crystallized and Echo Zane is not there. Where is he? He's Mr. F. I'm holding out hope that they eventually do that. That'd be a lot of fun. You should have a gaming channel. I probably would make a gaming channel if I gamed a lot more often. As of right now, I literally turn on my PlayStation every couple of days and just mess around on stuff. The other day I was playing Spider-Man for a little bit, just swinging through the city, just because I had extra time and I was kind of bored. So I was like, you know what? Let's play some Spooderman. There you go. Otherwise, I don't really play a lot of games, you know. I play Pokemon when Pokemon comes out, but gaming is not one of my hobbies, I'd say. Just kind of something that I like to do every now and then, you know? Nice release, I guess you could say. What else do we got in here? What's the gimmick with Mr. F? He's apparently Mr. E, but the newer model, according to our lovely friend Pythor there. Not sure what that means. Guess we'll have to find out. Honestly, with Mr. F, I'm kind of surprised we didn't see anything of him prior to his appearance during the council episode. Not really sure why they didn't set him up, but hey, whatever works, right? I don't run Ninjago. Maybe we'll get his backstory at some point later on in the season. Who's to say? Should you get Zane's Dragon Jet or Cole's Dragon Cruiser? Of those two, I think the Dragon Jet is a little bit better of the two. I think that's what I would personally prefer of those two sets. But that's not up to me. That's up to you. I would recommend the Dragon Jet, though. That's what I would personally go with. Of those two. I'm probably going to buy both of those when they come out in my country. I'll probably grab both of them. But as of right now, yeah, the Golden Dragon Jet is probably my favorite of those two, personally. What do I think about the ninja's amnesia, forgetting true potential, air jitsu, and now and how they truly use the golden weapons? Yeah, the ninja do seem to have a lot of amnesia, don't they? They forgot how to use their elemental dragons. They forgot how to use air jitsu. What the heck? What is going on there? What's happening? The ninja are forgetting stuff. More like the writers realize that they made the ninja too powerful and they need to nerf them. Hence why they conveniently forget things from time to time. There you go. Mr. F has Zane's weapon because he's Echo Zane. It could also just be because Zane and Mr. E have some history with each other, you know? Especially during Sons of Garmadon, when they battled on that cliffside and Zane got thrown off into the ravine. They do have history there. But I do agree. That does kind of make it seem like they have a bigger connection. But it could just be because they have history. Could be because Echo Zane truly is Mr. F. Who's to say? We're just going to have to find out. I'm excited to see what they do with that in this new season. There's a reason why they brought Mr. E back, right? There's a reason why they made him come back specifically. I imagine we're going to get some type of big reveal at some point. That'd be a lot of fun. Fingers crossed for that. Do I have the Ninja Ultra Combo mech? Yep, I do. It's over on the shelf right over there. I can see it. It's right behind Jay's Evo Dragon or whatever it's called. Right behind that. Yeah, I do have the combo mech. It's an okay build. I kind of want to readjust it, though. I kind of want to make it a little bit bigger. Maybe make it a little bit more detailed than what the base model is. I will say the set as it is, though, is totally fine. I like the set as it is. It's a lot of fun. Ninjago What If. I'm surprised they haven't done that just yet. I'm surprised they haven't done that. Sounds like something they probably should have done a long time ago. Why don't we end off the best game company poll? Seems like Nintendo has won. So there you go. I like me some Nintendo, followed by PlayStation, followed by Xbox, followed by Sega. There we go. We have Lizzie with the $2 donation. How did Nia know Jay was in the lighthouse? That is a good question. I imagine after Nia got her series of memories back, you know, once she had that little recollection of who she was, I imagine the lighthouse was probably one of the first places that she would look, considering how that place means a lot to that relationship. I imagine there's a reason why Jay went there as well. Maybe it was both of their first instincts to go there. That'd be sweet, right? That's cute. I like that idea quite a bit. But thank you, Lizzie, for the $2 donation. Probably just instinct. Better go to the lighthouse. That means a lot for our relationship, says Nia to Jay.
Father would not want you to do this, brother.
And there you go. Thank you for the $2 donation. She followed the lanterns. Yeah, she could have also followed the lanterns. That's true. Here I am trying to make this big philosophical thing out of it. She probably just followed the lanterns. Yeah, let's be real. That's probably what she did. But thank you for reminding me that she followed the lanterns. I don't know. I kind of like the idea, though, of them just both going to the lighthouse as their first place to meet. Kind of hope that's the case, but she very well could have followed lanterns. Let's see. It would be so cool if Echo and Zane had this huge emotional fight. I agree. They totally could have had this, or they totally could have this huge battle. I think it'd be awesome if Mr. F reveals himself to be Echo Zane to Zane, and then they fight after that. That'd be a lot of fun. I'd like that quite a bit. How old is Wu? Wu is said to be thousands of years old. So that dude is ancient. He's very old. Almost as old as Ninjago itself. Yeah, Master Wu is one of the oldest characters in the series, along with Garmadon, obviously. They're both very old boys. Except Garmadon, if you guys don't mind me saying, looks fantastic for his age. Have you seen how ripped that guy is? When I am thousands of years old, I want to be that ripped. That'd be amazing. When is Crystallized Part 2? I don't know. Could not tell you. I don't think we have an official release date just yet. Seabound Pictures? Sure, we can do Seabound. And why don't we get started with rapid fire questions, eh? There you go. Let's get some rapid fire questions in the chat. Anything that I can answer in just a quick sentence or two. That'll be a pretty good way to round out the stream, in my humble opinion. Yeah, Garmadon and Masako's age gap, though. True. I mean, Garmadon's thousands of years old. Masako's like, what, 50? At the oldest? She looks good for her age, too, if you guys don't mind me saying. Oh, look, there's another bot. Hello, bot. I'm going to have to remove you. Sorry. Sorry, bot, except I'm not really sorry. It brings me great pleasure to ban the bots every time they show up. Favorite Wu moment. Favorite Master Wu moment. I really like when he's teaching the ninja, you know? Especially with Nia during possession. That's a really cool moment between Nia and Wu. It just shows how wise he is. You know what I'm saying? I really like that. I also really like the bit from Hunted where Wu regains his memories. That's a lot of fun. I like that scene as well. Should we click the bot's link? Or your description links. This is easy. Yeah, click the links in the description. Don't click the bots' links. The bots will steal your personal information, probably your credit card information. So, you know, don't click the bots' links. Don't try to go to what they're selling. No, thank you. Do I think Wu met the very first elemental masters? That's a good question. I'm not sure if he would have. Maybe he would have been born a little bit after the first masters have kind of run their course, you know? But I imagine maybe he is old enough to be meeting some of the first. Maybe not the very first, but definitely some of the first. Which is kind of weird because, you know, he has to watch all of these elemental masters come and go because he just keeps on living. I don't know about that. Yeah, I'm not sure. If Wu is that old, I could totally see him meeting the very first masters. Do I think that, or who do I think is wooing Garmadon's mom? That's a good question. I don't know if they have a mom, personally. They might. I know according to one Ninjago book, there was like an unseen woman in the family tree of the first Spinjitzu Master. There was like a silhouette of some lady. I don't know about that. I totally think the first Spinjitzu Master could have just produced 2 offspring, you know, because he's the first Spinjitzu Master. He's basically the most powerful being in that universe. I imagine if he really wanted to, he could totally just create 2 sons. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Mistake is a big rumor, but I don't know about that. I don't know if it would be Mistake. Would be interesting, but I'm not sure if they would make that canon. If that was to be canon, they probably would have said something in Hunted, or Sons of Garmadon even. I don't know. We should get a Benthamar spin-off series. Maybe they could do a comic similar to Garmadon, you know, like a Garmadon spin-off series. Maybe they could do that, but with Benthamar, like with Garmadon's current comic, if you will. Can you speedrun rank all of the ninja suits? I think there's way too many of them to speedrun in the last few minutes here. I will say some of my favorites include the kimonos. I also really like the Skybound suits. I love the island costumes. A lot of really good stuff there. Not sure if I could speedrun all of them though.
Want you to do this, brother.
Thank you, Lizzie, for the $2 donation. Click the bot link and it shows nasty stuff. Yeah, I'm not surprised considering what the bot's names is and what those bots' names is. Ours is. Yeah, don't click those links.
Want you to do this, brother.
And thank you, Ulpex, Ulaplex for the $1.99. Ulpex, not really sure how to pronounce your name there, but thank you for the $1.99. Do I like any K-pop? K-pop. Yeah, I can get down with some K-pop, you know. What's a group that I like? I like Twice. Twice is fun, for those that know Twice. I think Twice is a cool group. From what I've heard from their music, they're pretty cool. I'm not like a diehard K-pop fan, though. But Twice, Stacy, stuff like that. Yeah, I don't mind those. I don't mind those groups. K-pop's alright every now and then. Just not my personal favorite genre of music, but thank you for the $1.99. Blackpink. I think Blackpink has like one good song that I've heard. Otherwise, Blackpink is kind of overrated, if you guys don't mind me saying. I think there are better groups out there besides Blackpink, but hey, that's just me. That's just my opinion. Is it controversial? Probably. My opinions are very controversial, apparently. Most cringe anime you've ever seen. Oh, man, there's a lot of cringe anime out there, man. There's a lot of anime that I've seen that I'm just like, ugh, I don't want to ever watch this ever again. What's a good example of a cringe anime? What was it called? Was it called Orange? It might have been called Orange. No, Citrus. That's what it is. Citrus. Citrus is very weird. Yeah, Orange, Citrus, same thing. Yeah, Citrus, I was very uncomfortable watching that. It like took a relationship and just completely ruined it. And I'm like, okay, this is very awkward and I don't want to watch this anymore. Do not watch Citrus. Citrus is very strange. Do I like Beyblade? Nah, Beyblade's not really my thing. I don't have anything against Beyblade. I just never got into it. Beyblade looks pretty fun though. Personally. Do I like any Ninjago games? I like the Ninjago movie video game. I'm excited to watch it or play it again on my Nintendo Switch when I get a chance. Glitter Force is the worst. I've heard of Glitter Force. What's that one anime that they just added to Crunchyroll? It was like a Crunchyroll original. What was it called? Something Spice Guardians or something. That looks very, very weird as well. Was it called Spice Guardian? I can't remember what it was called. Something with spice in the name, right? Can't even remember the name because it's so forgettable. Have I seen Over the Hedge? Yeah, when I was younger, I used to watch that movie. I remember the turtle, and there was a raccoon, and there was a bear. That's about all I remember from Over the Hedge. Oh, and Steve Carell voiced the squirrel, which I think is genius casting in and of itself. There we go. Have I seen Food Wars? Food Wars I've seen a little bit of, but I can see why people would consider Food Wars to be kind of weird and kind of cringy. I mean, they're cooking for sure, but there's another addition to the cooking that makes it a little bit more excessive. Let's just say that. Yeah, Food Wars is kind of strange. Will I get copyrighted if I play the Ninjago movie on stream or the Ninjago movie? Yeah, the Ninjago movie, we definitely would get copyright claimed for that for sure. It would probably be worse because it's coming from an actual film company like Warner Brothers and not Lego itself. I wouldn't be dealing with Lego's copyright bots. I'd be dealing with Warner Bros, which is a whole nother can of worms right there. Really don't want to be upsetting Warner Bros. And for a final question, Let's answer this question. Am I still thinking about streaming the Ninjago movie on Discord for 200 streams? I think we should totally do that. I think that's a fantastic idea. It kind of makes up for what I wanted to do during the 10-year anniversary stream, which I did last year, right? Yeah, last year, where we tried to watch the Ninjago movie, but it didn't really go well because we couldn't. I think that's a good idea for 200 streams. You guys are going to have to remind me closer to when we get to that number. But yeah, as of right now, I think that would be fantastic. I think that'd be an awesome idea. I think we could totally do that. With that being said, you guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here today. Thank you all so much for tuning in to today's live stream. Let's go over our streaming schedule really quick before we conclude today's stream. Yeah, we're finally giving Discord some attention. Yeah, I feel bad for the people in my Discord, man. I feel like I'm just not really in there very much, but I just don't like Discord. It's very weird. I'm just not a Discord guy personally. It's very, I don't know, I just feel weird going into Discord. But I'll do it for 200 streams. I will do it there. But until then, guys, we stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time. And as always, I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream for whatever reason, I will let you guys know via my community tab as per usual. So yeah, why don't we look forward to that? 200 streams, I'll finally rejoin the Discord. I'll finally enter the Discord after being gone for like years, it seems, and we'll watch the Ninjago movie. We'll try to figure it out best we can. All right, guys, does that sound good to you? 200 streams, we can do that then. Let's get some hugs in the chat. Some of you guys have already started. Thank you very much for the hugs, you guys. Spice Guardians 2.0. Is that what that show's called? Maybe. I don't know. Something Spice. Can't remember. But thanks a lot for watching today's stream, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Tomorrow we are going to be back same time, same place with a bracket, another tournament bracket. So swing on by if you want to take part in that. You guys are always welcome to be here. Thank you all so much for tuning into this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. All right, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being awesome, and I'll catch you guys again later. Peace.